Hello, and welcome to our newest edition of What's Happening Around Town for April 2012. I'm Stephanie Tevis. For those of you who have business with the City of San Bruno, keep in mind that city offices will be closed on Friday, April 13th. Employees are off without pay due to budget reductions. Of course, fire and police services will remain open. Full city operations will resume on Monday, April 16th. The City of San Bruno has recently launched a new website called rebuildcrestmore.org. Harry Burrows, the project manager, can tell you more about it.
I am the city's project manager for the reconstruction of the entire neighborhood, and that mainly involves the reconstruction of the infrastructure. I'm more or less the coordinator of all the different pieces that need to come together. The city felt it was important to dedicate a website specifically for the reconstruction of the Crestmore neighborhood because it is such a highly visible and important project to the city and to the residents, not only of the neighborhood, but the entire city. The website provides a great deal of information for the neighborhood, and it gives us, at the city, an avenue to get feedback from the affected people, and that's very important to us.
I think the city realized pretty early on that in order to have a central focused location for information, it made sense to have a separate website that was not just sanbruno.ca.gov, but something a little bit easier to give out to residents or interested homeowners at the time. So rebuildcrestmore.org was essentially born out of that concept. And it's nice because it functions as sort of a clearinghouse for what's happening infrastructure-wise, what homeowners are doing, do they need information, that's on the website. And if you're a resident, you can find out sort of what's happening in the neighborhood, and it's pretty simple to use.
The website has a tremendous amount of information that the public can gather.
If you're a resident, we've got information about rebuilding and how to go through that process. If you're an interested neighbor to the neighborhood, we've got information on construction and timelines. And if you're just someone from the public that wants to know what's happening in the Crestmore neighborhood, we've got a lot of really helpful information on processes and steps that the city is taking to rebuild the neighborhood. So the rebuildcrestmore.org website is broken down into 4 distinct information areas. You can find out about anything that's going on with infrastructure, meaning the sewer lines or the street work. You can find out what it takes to rebuild your home or what your neighbors are doing to rebuild their home. You can find out timelines and schedules, so you can understand if construction's going to happen, what sort of impacts can you expect. And then finally, there's a contact us section, which gives you a number of ways to stay connected with the project and also find out more of information as it becomes available.
Other features include meeting summaries for the various public meetings that we've had about the project, as well as schedules for upcoming public meetings.
Rebuild It Green is an incentive program that the city put together to help homeowners who lost their homes rebuild green, energy efficient, sustainably. It's pretty exciting because what it's doing is offering homeowners a fair amount of money to make improvements that they may not otherwise be able to do. And that includes efficiency improvements to the types of heating and cooling systems they use, but also adding solar panels and even potentially getting certified under LEED, which is a National Energy Environmental Sustainability Standard.
The input of all of the residents is very important to the city. There's many reasons for that. Obviously, depending on whether you're a resident of the neighborhood or a resident of the city in general, you're going to have different interests. But after all, it is all one city, and everyone's comments and thoughts are very important.
So if you have a question or a comment about anything that's going on in the Crestmore neighborhood, rebuildcrestmore.org has a big link on the homepage that will bring you to a Contact Us page. You can email or call us with any comments, and staff will be able to respond to you that way.
It's great to get the input from the community, and we want to incorporate that in our ultimate improvements, whether it be the streetscape design and some of the other things, but the information that we have to give the public related to the construction and the impacts that they're going to feel, I think is very important. And I think it's important not only that we relay that to the public, but I think it's also important that the public have an opportunity to tell us about some of the impacts they're feeling, so that during construction we can modify some of our phasing and sequencing and work with our contractors to help alleviate some of those. I would just like to encourage people to visit the website, encourage people to register so that they can get periodic email updates as the website is updated, and please give us your comments.
If you want to visit this or other websites, but you don't have a home computer, come to the San Bruno Library. Currently, there are 13 public accessible computer workstations for you to use. These computers may be used free of charge for up to 1 hour per person per day. Library staff can help you with the basics if you have little or no experience with the computer. The San Bruno Library also hosts free Wi-Fi, so you can use your own laptop anywhere in the library. Netbooks are also available for checkout for use within the library. The Friends of the Library are looking for donations of new or gently used children's books and nonfiction books in good condition to sell. All you have to do is bring them to the library's front desk. Proceeds from the sale go to support library programs and purchases. If you have more than one bag or box of books to donate, please call the library ahead of time to give them a heads up. Their number is 616-7078. Does the idea of being by a pool all summer long sound like fun? Sign up for lifeguard training classes and become a lifeguard and swim instructor. There are 2 sessions to choose from coming up this May. You must be at least 15 years old on the last day of class and be able to pass a pre-class swimming test. If you can swim 300 yards continuously and can retrieve a 10-pound weight from the bottom of the pool, you've passed the test. Passing the test allows you to take the lifeguard training classes. Once you pass the class, you are now qualified for lifeguard positions at the San Bruno Pool, as well as other swim facilities. For more information on lifeguard training classes, call the San Bruno Recreation Office at 616-7180. You can also find information in the Winter-Spring Recreation Guide on page 12. Before you make plans for the months ahead, check out the Recreation Department's new Summer Activity Guide. Start looking for the guide in your mailbox mid-April. You will find many classes and activities that you have grown to love. In addition, there are many new classes that you will want to try. The first Saturday in May this year is May 5th, which also happens to be the day Operation Clean Sweep takes place. Recology San Bruno, along with the Beautification Task Force, sponsor this annual event. After a few hours of cleaning, painting, or gardening around the city, the volunteers are given a delicious barbecue lunch as a token of our appreciation. It makes for a great day, and you can feel good about helping keep your city clean and beautiful. For more information on how to sign up for this event, go to www.sanbruno.ca.gov. Type in Operation Clean Sweep in the search box on the top right of the screen. Click on the first entry and a registration form will pop up. Fill it out and get ready to take part in one of San Bruno's fun annual events.
Dang gum, you couldn't ask for a better day.
Looking for another way to celebrate springtime? Join us at the Senior Center. On Wednesday, April 4th, the party begins at 10:30 a.m. with dancing and music with the Bob Gutierrez Band. At noon, a nutritious ham lunch will be served to you right at the table. Get your tickets for the springtime celebration on Wednesday, April 4th at the Senior Center's front desk now. Everyone is looking for a way to save money. Here's a tip. If you are over 50 years old, you can get a senior discount on your auto insurance. All you have to do is attend the AARP Driver Safety class. This class will take place on Wednesday, April 18th and Friday, April 20th. You must attend both classes. The cost is only $14 for non-members and $12 for Senior Center members. Pre-register at the San Bruno Senior Center for the AARP Driver Safety class. And for you non-drivers, our Senior Center bus provides door-to-door service for San Bruno residents. Reservations are required 24 hours in advance by calling 616-7150. This service is provided Monday through Friday with morning pickups around 9:30 a.m. and take-homes after lunch. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, there is an additional take-home bus at 3 p.m. after bingo. The requested donation is $1 each way. Is your birthday coming up? Do you enjoy celebrating it with others? Join host Raul Epling and the Birthday Club. Once a month, the Birthday Club goes out to dinner in celebration of those born that month. For $20, you get a choice of 3 entrees, soup, salad, coffee or tea, and ice cream and cake. The price includes tip, too. And if you participate at least 6 times a year, you get to celebrate your birthday dinner for free. There is only room for 74 participants each dinner, so sign up early at the Senior Center. For more information, call the Senior Center front desk at 616-7150. Thanks for joining me for What's Happening Around Town this month in San Bruno. I'm Stephanie Tevis. See you next time.